Good afternoon, children. I apologize if you're not actually a child. It's just I didn't know how to address this, okay? So today I'm going to explain you a thing. And that thing is a thing about which you've probably not heard much. That thing is also a very punny topic entitled isotopic dating. Yes, friends, isotopic dating. Come one, come all, and witness the amazing experience that is... Well, actually, the only stuff that happens is during the radioactive decay, which is kind of just the prerequisite to isotopic dating. Welp. Radioactive decay then, which is the process an atom undergoes when decaying radioactively. Okay, that's not the actual definition. Google describes radioactive decay as the spontaneous breakdown of an atomic nucleus resulting in the release of energy and matter from the nucleus. So basically, here's what happens. First, a mommy atom becomes unstable and neurotic. She begins falling apart at the seams, or rather the nucleus, and breaks herself in two. Now the mommy atom has a daughter atom who is much more stable than the mommy atom, which is strange because she's made of half of her mother. She can survive for a while, but having just one daughter isn't enough for the mommy atom, so she splits herself again and has another. Now she's only 1/4 the atom she used to be. Talk about a weight loss program, am I right? Now when she splits, the mommy uses up what is called a half-life. A half-life, according to dictionary.com, is the time required for 1/2 the atoms of a given amount of radioactive substance to disintegrate. The length of a half-life always stays the same, so at least there's no guessing. Now, isotopic dating is a little different than radioactive decay. While the latter is a change undergone by the atoms of a rock, the former is actually the process that the scientists use to date the rock using the information that they already have. It's simple, really. They just take the radioactive decay rates that are already set in their sciencey books for whatever rock, mineral, or element that they're trying to date and use that to help them figure out how many years old it is. It's sort of stalkerish, really. Shouldn't they just ask for the rock's age? Of course I'm kidding, but really guys, the puns are like practically hurling themselves at me. Seriously though, geology rocks and all, but let's just stop for a minute and examine some of these spectacles. So 2 isotopic rocks went on a date. He was a really nice guy, but she had a big appetite and liked her men a little flaky. The conversation was dull since he spent most of the time staring at her cleavage, and she filled most of the silence by eating. By the time the date was over, neither was sure if they wanted to see the other again. Before they said their goodbyes, however, he realized he had no idea how old the other was. So, just to be sure he wasn't breaking the law, he asked her what her mother's half-life was. Furious he would ever dare ask her age, the old appetite stormed out the door, brushing the dirt off her crystals as she went. And that's all I have for you today. I'd say tune in next time, but this is probably the most science you'll be getting from me for a while. Still, I hope you enjoyed it and that you remember and use those puns as often as possible. Science puns are better than no puns. Here's to isotopic dating and extra credit for geology.